Kicking out the feet. Welcome to Self-Love Saturdays. Oh yeah, yes, I'm so excited. Turn on the party. Hey, 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 hey. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Megan and this is Self-Love Saturdays. Every Saturday I will be bringing you a brand spanking new video about self-love, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so that you are in the loop. You are in the loop. The little circle of trust. Now, WTF is self-love, you might be asking yourself. I'm so glad you asked yourself that because I ask myself that too. I was at a barbecue recently when I overheard this guy talking to a girl about the woes of being single, and she turns to him and she says, "Yeah, I just feel like single people are single because they don't love themselves enough. Did you know I do yoga?" I was not part of their conversation, otherwise I would have turned to her and been like, functional relationships no doubt thrive off of self-love, but just because you're choosing to be alone, I don't think that says anything about the degree to which you love yourself enough or not. I think there's maybe even plenty of people out there that are choosing to be alone right now because it is the single most self-loving thing that they can do. Don't even get me started about one of my favorite characters on the planet, Samantha. She's single and she freaking loves herself. God bless this girl out there who thinks that way. It really honestly got me thinking about this topic of self-love. There's a lot of things in life I'm really confused about. One of them being self-love, among other things. Like, why do they still make buildings with popcorn ceilings? Or maybe they stopped making buildings with popcorn ceilings, but then the ones that were done were... Did you ever have popcorn ceiling removed? I don't know. Anyway, this is off topic. So I brought out the little Google machine and I had the little look-sies on the internet. If you go to Merriam-Webster, the definition of self-love is love of self. Thanks a lot, Merriam-Webster. Then I went over to dictionary.com where things were looking a little bit more bleak. They said that self-love is the instinct by which one's actions are directed to the promotion of one's own welfare or well-being, especially an excessive regard for one's own advantage. Vanity, narcissism. I got away from the dictionary and I went to the most reliable source on the internet to find a solid definition of self-love. Wikipedia.com. I actually really liked what Wikipedia had to say about self-love. Thank you, Wikipedia. Self-love has often been seen as a moral flaw akin to vanity and selfishness. However, throughout the centuries, this definition has adopted a more positive connotation through self-love protests. What's a self-love protest? The New Age feminist movement, as well as the increase in mental health awareness that promotes self-love. Self-love, what do I want to say about that? Let's think about this. That's a lot of thinking. There actually wasn't any thinking going on at that time. This year I'm committed more than ever to just exploring the topic of self-love more, and it's something that I want to do openly because I feel like if I'm somebody who struggles with self-love and wants to understand myself better, that there has to be other people out there that essentially want to do the same. Things are actually more powerful when we do them together, especially in exploration like this. So regardless of what your definition of self-love is, I think one thing is clear, that the world would be such a better place if we each truly accepted ourselves for who we really are. And then also on a kindness front, that we're able to give so much more to others when we love ourselves first. And that doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or you're single. So this is me starting this Self-Love Saturday series because I just really want to share a little bit more about what I'm reading, what I'm learning, what I'm playing around with, in case it's something that benefits you to hear about, or if it's something that you want to talk to me about, because I don't know. This seems like a fun way to connect with people on the internet. I have a lot of things in store for you. I actually made a spreadsheet about self-love topics, the benefits of spending time around animals and what that has to do with self-love, loving kindness meditations, laughter yoga, talking about bullying, how to find the right therapist for you, etc., etc., etc. Just kidding, that's really expensive, so I'm not gonna do that. I would love to make this a discussion, so if there's a topic about self-love that you would like covered in this series, please leave a comment below or send me a message. And until then, if you're stoked about the Self-Love Saturday series, hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications, and I will catch you next time.